Let's talk a little bit about this upcoming election, because it does sound like our fair governor, Karol, Ron DeSantis, is going to jump in probably in the next couple of days. Got a little info here from your paper, the New York Post. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis will officially enter the race for president next week, the Post has learned, setting up a much-anticipated face-off with his one-time ally, former President Donald Trump. After months of speculation about a White House run, DeSantis, 44, will fire the required paperwork with the Federal Election Commission before holding an announcement event in his hometown of Dunedin, according to a Sunshine State legislative source. The prospective filing coincides with a two-day meeting between DeSantis and his donors in Miami, where attendees are being told they'll be put to work. The source added that DeSantis' official announcement will be followed by a staggered rollout of endorsements that have been held in reserve until he gets in the race. The DeSantis supporting Never Back Down PAC previously announced the Florida governor has been endorsed by dozens of legislatures in early voting states of Iowa and New Hampshire. Pedro, the first part I want to mention about that is the 44. He is 44 years old. I am 46 years old. That means I'm older than him. We are used to being governed by, people in their late 70s, 80s, and sometimes in their 90s. It's kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Yeah, that was my first thought, actually, when I was looking at that screen grab, was 44. And it's just so funny because DeSantis is basically the exact opposite of what both Joe Biden and Trump represent. This kind of, and I mean, we're going to get into this, but and part of it is precisely that DeSantis is being framed as a kind of Trojan horse by the Trump campaign. But right now you've got this kind of funny situation where Trump, who's supposed to be the anti-establishment guy, is actually in many ways kind of legitimizing the old sclerotic GOP establishment and its ideas. And on the other hand, you've got this young upstart that actually threatens to kind of upset the apple cart. And that seems to me pretty obvious why he's so hated by the actual established GOP, which has fallen in line behind Trump. I mean, it's an incredible situation because of the level of gaslighting that's gone in to convince you that DeSantis represents the old order, and these two older guys, or I guess specifically Trump, represents the new order.